The medicines we rely on to fight and cure disease can take decades to develop and require massive investments. To make life-saving drugs possible, the U.S. has a unique innovation ecosystem of public and private sector partners, funding sources, and investment. The R&D path often begins when NIH researchers discover genes or biological targets that may cause or affect disease. NIH doesn't invent drugs, but their basic research identifies promising areas for biopharmas, universities, and investors to do the time and capital-intensive work of drug discovery. Hundreds of biopharmas take up the challenge of creating and testing new drugs. Most of them are small, but they are powerhouses of innovation, responsible for 77% of clinical drugs in the pipeline. When a promising drug emerges, small companies may license their drugs to one of several larger firms. That's because they don't always have the resources to fund large clinical trials, which can take many years and cost hundreds of millions of dollars. Collaboration between small and large companies is vital. Of 54 drugs approved in 2021, nearly 60% were a result of these partnerships. The clinical trial process is extremely rigorous. Even the most promising drugs can fail along the way, resulting in a less than 8% success rate. But companies invest their time and money, hoping that their hard work will pay off and lead to successful medicines that allow them to reinvest in new, life-saving research. In fact, biopharmas invest more than $212 billion globally each year in new R&D. The time frame to recoup investment is short. Drug patents only last 20 years and begin when the drug is invented, long before it's available for sale. Brand-name drugs average just 13 years on the market. Then the patents expire and lower-cost generics are made, as they have been for hundreds of drugs. Today, these generics account for nearly 90% of the prescriptions filled. Our innovation ecosystem exists in a fragile balance between these partners and the system of brands and generics. If we upend the system, investment dries up. Fewer drugs get to the trial phase. Key support for government research wanes. Collaboration ends. And tomorrow's cures disappear, along with the hope of patients around the globe. That's why it's so important to maintain the ecosystem that has transformed the standard of care for people everywhere. It delivers life-saving treatments and paves the way for the next generation of affordable drugs. For more information, visit bio.org.